Hey y'all. Just a quick note. Just want to let you guys know that we got Hamish up to Virginia Tech. Uh, Actually, a lot easier than I thought we would. Um, for a cow that hadn't been in a trailer for 8 years, he did amazing. Um, I don't know if you guys remember, but my buddy Gail came down with her friend Crystal from Ayrshire Farms, who I can't thank enough for helping out. They came down this morning. Crystal backed the trailer up into the pasture, close as we could get it with the mud. But we had formed this, little raceway for him to be able to walk up. The idea is that we were gonna open it up as much as we can, chase him in there real quick, poke, prod, and entice him into the trailer, And we figured it'd take a while. Hamish walks up to the trailer and he looks at it for about 45 seconds. He lifts a foot up and sets it on the deck, and it was about 1.5 feet, step up. But he takes his hoof and sets it up on the deck, and we just kind of looked at each other, and he took the other one, set it up on the deck, and he just walked on in. Took him a while to get settled in the trailer, but once he did that, Gail said he rode fine. So we got up to Tech, got all checked in with admissions and all those people. And they had us drive around the back to this big, I guess it's the admission area for large animals. It's where they first bring them in to, triage them and evaluate them and whatnot. And there was probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 people standing around. And a couple of them had asked me if he'd ever walked on a lead before, whatever. And I said, no, he should be fine. Just, he's really easy. Just let him out of the trailer. And they opened up that back door and he stepped out. And I spoke to him for a second, and everybody's kind of standing back watching, waiting to see what he's going to do. And we turned around, walked on down the hallway, and I was right there beside him. And he just a casual stroll down the hallway, probably about 150 feet or so. Then they had this one little room off to the left. Told him to go on in. He walked on in, and that was the entrance to their head gate, because she wanted to evaluate him. So he went on through there, no problems. They were amazed that he could get his horns through there. I told him, Highlands are really good at it. You just got to give them a few minutes to work it out. But he didn't even need that. He just went on through. She did tell me that they may not be able to get radiographs because his head is so large. I don't know if she means his horns are so large or just his head in general, because he does have a fairly large head. Anyway, they were gonna give him some antibiotics and evaluate him, go over him, things like that. And my initial reaction was, well, I'm gonna stay here as long as I can, be with him. And then I realized, no, if they're gonna be poking and prodding at him and everything, I don't want him to associate me with it any more than he already does. So I went ahead and left. Crystal and Gail were right behind us. You know, I couldn't even talk him into stopping for dinner or anything. They were just, they did their job. They were going to go on back. You know, I can't begin to tell them how much I appreciate it, what it means to me. What a huge sigh of relief it was to just to get him up there and see how he did. You know, I was really worried that we were going to have a lot of problems with him. But he has been amazing, and I couldn't be happier with him. So, hopefully everything will go all right, and, you know, we'll go from there. All right. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.